Hi guys, welcome in. I don't generally make build guides, but I have been getting a lot of questions on some of my builds, so you know what? I'm going to put some out, okay? I would implore people to, if they want to use a guide, use it as a starting point, and then modify it however you see fit to fit your own playstyle. Okie dokie, but here we go. Welcome in to the #1 fish-related. Anyway. Okay. I made a blue set and I made a purple set so you guys can see the difference here. So this build, let me run you through it, okay? Step 1, buckle up for safety. Okay, step 2, because this build's all about speed, baby. It's all about speed. I know what you're thinking, but Fishman Jones, my official name, okay? Called me out by my official. I appreciate that. Fishman Jones. There is only one BA build. You know what I mean? It's the blood fly nonsense with the bleeds and the poison and all that stuff, right? And you know what? You're probably right. It's absurdly strong, it is. But if you're out there and you want to play something a little different, okay, a little bit of a different play style, it's going to throw your opponents off. You know what I mean? They're going to be expecting certain things, and you're going to come out with different things. They're going to be like, what the hell is happening? Okay, so here we go. Without further ado, or whatever the fucking people say. Anyway, let's get into this. Here's our skill lineup. Okay? Our whole idea here is we don't ever charge an arrow. Basically ever. Like maybe maybe you're trying to finish a dude off and they're on the run, maybe. Not even then, probably. Don't do it. This is the no charge build, okay? We only deal in cash. No charge. Okay? Doesn't make sense. If someone is healing, hit them with a concussive arrow. You know what I mean? That'll stop their healing. Because generally your normal shots on the black arrow won't interrupt a heal. So give him one of these bad boys. Let him know what time it is, kind of thing. You know what I mean? We've got paralysis arrow. Nice for offense. Nice for defense. Love this arrow. Love it a lot. Okay. If you don't know what this does, it puts people in a state of exhaustion. While exhausted, you cannot use any skill. It costs energy, charges, or have a cooldown. So it's nice defense. It's nice offense. It's just an all-around nice arrow. Okay, pick it up. Put it in your pocket. Put it in your quiver, so to speak. And then we're going to run barbed arrow. Great defensive arrow. If people dash, they take damage. If they dash too much, they get stunned. Okay, so this is a nice defensive arrow. A nice offensive arrow as well. But generally, you want to keep this for defense. Skill-wise, impact grenade. Boom. We're going to talent this bad boy to slow people down as well. We've got scatter shot. Pretty self-explanatory. You keep a little pocket shotgun, right? Throw people back. Don't need it. And then I'm running rapid arrows. This is the one people are like, this is controversial. Don't run rapid arrows. And generally, I would agree. But with this build, Rust, it's pretty sexy, okay? So here's your skill setup, and I'm going to explain why. I'm not just going to say, you know, here's the skills, do it. No. I'm going to explain why. So this whole build, the whole idea behind this build is to create a separation where we are constantly improving our speed and constantly removing the speed from our opponents. So that's the gap you have to work in. Okay. Talent-wise, you get tactical adjustments, increases your movement speed while you're shooting. You'll see why it's very important. Pursuit mark. This can stack up to 3 times. Enemies hit by normal arrows have reduced movement speed. So again, you can see this power dynamic that we're trying to build for. We're constantly increasing our speed, constantly reducing their speed, right? Great separation, essentially. Pursuer, after hitting him in with a shot, increases movement speed for a period of time. This is great for little bursts of speed when you get around a corner. You need to... I can't imagine not having Pursuer in a build personally. I absolutely love it. All right, we're going up the hunter talent tree here. As long as you have 2 hunter arrows, remaining cooldowns of all your skills and shit like that. So we're constantly getting our skills off cooldown. Debuffs on the enemy increases the duration. This will be for like your barbed arrow, your sepsis, stuff like that. Just keeps them on him longer. You know what I mean? And then you got changes roll into a dodge shot. This is really nice. This is really good if you got to get somebody back with a concussive. Boom, you backpedal and it'll launch that that concussive arrow. It also hits them with 2 arrows. You basically use this on cooldown. It's exceptionally good. It fits super well into everything we're doing. And then the only other thing you want to grab here is Laceration for the stun thing. As we previously mentioned, this is the one where you hit them with the barbed arrow, they get stunned. If they dash too many times, they also take damage. If you hit somebody with a barbed arrow and they start dashing, they're in big trouble. You know what I mean? And then I like to get Crippling Pain. Again, this just fits in with this whole theory of you are separating and you are stacking movement and you're stacking negative movement for your opponent, right? So enemies damaged by impact grenade have reduced movement speed for a period of time. It's not that much time, but it does add up. It does help. Yep, that's it. So that's the initial thing there. I can show you the drinks. So the affixes that we're running here all goes... Here, I'll show you with the drink so you can see. This drink uses a God's Brew here. Let's see, that was for my... show you on this guy. So we grab 1 Seeker. This is huge, right? It's 6% move speed, and it stacks up to 2 times. So we're always using these auto shots. We're not charging anything, so we constantly have a 12% move speed there, which is really nice. Grab a double Valor, so you can get the defensive penetration, that kind of next tier there, right? We go Vitality as well. Vitality at boom, boom. Double up your Vitality. Double up your Swiftness. Sorry, not Swiftness. Apologies. Elusiveness. This is super important. Dodge energy cost reduction. Exceptional. You need it. I don't know. This is just a must, like, honestly. You just have to have it, right? And then I go 1 point into Seamless for the cooldown. So even more cooldown reduction kind of a thing. So, let me show you that. I will fill this. Boom. And then we'll go in the test area now. I will show you how this works. Okay. We also have a purple set that'll show you after this. If you want to run a purple of this build, we change out a couple of things. It is the same principle. You're just going to do more damage, right? Head in here. So if I was going to open up on somebody with this build, I would start with the bleed. If it was PB anyway, boom, hit him with the bleed. Just keep running autos. Pop these bad boys. Just put shit on cooldown. You know what I mean? But you can see this movement speed, how much of this movement speed stacks up. It's pretty ridiculous. And this is really, so the rapid arrows is really nice when you have all these movement speed increases. A lot of times you'll use a rapid arrow in PvP and you're like, there's just nothing you can do, right? Because you're not moving fast enough. They end up hitting you. You can't get them off. I'm telling you, when you've got yourself stacked up on speed here, and you pop your arrows here, you're gonna be moving so fast. I mean, look how fast you're moving. A lot of times people will end up missing you. They'll think they've got you, and they don't. They can't get up on you. It's super handy. Feel free to use your cooldowns because we've got tons of cooldown reduction. We're also draining our cooldowns every time we hit people with an arrow. You can watch here. Look at our E cooldown right now. Boom, boom. Just constantly bringing that down. Just run these bad boys. And you have a ton of dodges. You have a ton of energy. You feel like you can use all of your stuff basically on cooldown, right? If you need to stun one of these bad boys, you can hit him clean. Boom, 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 boom. He's going to be ready to stun real quick. That kind of stuff. The bleed arrow is really nice, too. The bleed arrow is really nice because you don't necessarily have to charge it for the damage. You definitely want, if you can get it a charge one off, it's a good idea. But if you can't, you can just like do a little dodge and ruin, get it in there, boom, you know what I mean? And that's the concept of the build. When you put it into play, you're not doing charge shots. I'm telling you, when you play against a lot of these people, they're expecting you to charge up your arrows, right? They're looking for these windows of like, okay, I know I'm playing a black arrow. I know he's going to go for a charge shot here with like a blood fly arrow or whatever. You know what I mean? They're going to play around walls and shit like that. And you just keep chipping away with your autos. Dashing around walls, hit him with a grenade, knock him out of shit, you know what I mean? Hit him with a sepsis. Now they're like, what do I do, you know? They're waiting for you to charge shit up. You don't. You just keep chipping. It's very good. Trust me, give it a shot. And then I can show you the purple build as well. The thing you'd want to change here, so when you go to do your drink, if you're going to use this purple setup as well, and I'll have these codes or whatever for these builds in in the command on my channel. You would want to go 5 in Valor, max Vitality, max Seeker, max Elusive, max Ethereal. So if you're gonna run purples, max that Ethereal, man. Trust me. You're gonna jump off of stuff. Falling no longer staggers you. Fall damage resistance 100%. You just jump off of shit. It's a good way to get a free heal. If people follow you, they're dead. You know what I mean? They think, oh man, he just jumped off. He's going to be so low. You jump off, you take no damage. They follow you, you laugh. That's what you do right there. So give it a shot. It's just this completely mobile build. You just stay on the move. You keep auto-shotting. And, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't really have a film reel of like putting it into action. I've been playing with it. It's been very good. I don't know. Come hang out in my stream. Talk to me about it. And we'll be putting it into action. We'll have a little discussion. I love discussing builds. I'm gonna say all the normal shit that people say, like and subscribe, nonsense. You know what I mean? Throw in a comment about your favorite fish. I don't know. So stupid, dude. Alright, guys. Yeah. Catch you on the flip-flop. Splash! I don't know. Later.